Hey guys, Sandy here, and I am back with my Citrus Twist kit for September 2017. And you guys can check out my unboxing video if you're interested in seeing what all is in the kit. I am keeping it right here in this, I believe this is like a Creative Memories, yep, Creative Memories, just a folder. And it's working for me. The Citrus Twist kit is not huge, and everything fits in these pockets. And honestly, I scrapbook better when I can kind of like rifle through stuff and just get my fingers on the items that I'm going to be working with. I think it's a combination of touching it and remembering it. So that's what I'm going to continue to do with my Citrus Twist kit. I am going to be scrapbooking these two photos from the Ghirardelli ice cream shop in downtown San Francisco. Oh man, it makes me want ice cream real bad. If you saw my last Citrus Twist video, I used some of the products from the kit that were not totally ringing my bell. But this time I think I'm going to pull out some of the stuff that I'm just kind of absolutely in love with. Alright, let's see what I can do.
Alright, so I've cut apart that paper which looks like half of an argyle pattern to me, and I've just layered it over the white cardstock, and I've taken some Evergreen Bow Distress Stain and Sweet Mint Heidi Swapp Color Shine and just sprinkled it around the page. At first I was going to use this piece of the Ghirardelli menu as a block on the page. However, I have decided that I would rather cut out the little Ghirardelli logo and use it as an element on the page that way. So I go ahead and do that. Plus, that piece of the menu was a lot of brown, and I'd matted my photos in black, so I felt like it was kind of competing. Sometimes I don't mind mixing brown and black. I do craft in black a lot, but this time wasn't happening for me. So I pulled out these old, and I mean old, chipboard stars from American Crafts. Sorry, I got distracted. Somebody just walked by the window. These are very old chipboard stars from American Crafts. And I pulled out the light pink ones and the teal ones and the white ones because I have this vision of this page having stars, just a wave of stars on this page. And while I didn't do exactly what I had in mind, I do like the result of this page. So I'm just cutting out some stars, and I'm going to use my shimmer pen, and also I'm going to emboss some clear embossing powder on some of these stars. And don't worry, I'm not going to make you watch me cut them all out individually or emboss or shine them up with glitter. So here they are. These are the ones I picked, and I'm just trying to give you a little bit of the shine. The Spectrum Noir shimmer pen doesn't really come through very well on the video, but in real life, when you're looking at this page, you can definitely see the shine on the stars. So that makes me happy. So I just go ahead and layer that little piece of the menu right over the photo, and I make sure to really stick it down that time because it kind of just popped back up on me. And I went and pulled out these Fancy Pants letter stickers, and they're kind of like a puffy alphabet. I knew I wanted to finish up using that life is sentiment. I used beautiful on the last layout, so I wanted to do this. And at first I was thinking of doing ice cream is life, but I didn't like the way it would have looked right there. So I decided to change that up. And I'm like, okay, so I'm changing my title because I don't like the way it's going to look on the page. So now it is Life is Ice Cream. And even though ice cream is life might sound better, I'm just going to go with it because I like the way it looks on the page. How's that for some brutal honesty in my scrapbooking? And what's funny is I'm not the biggest ice cream fan. I'm just not. So I'm like, yeah, all right. ice cream's okay. Or sometimes in the summertime when the kids have ice cream after dinner and my husband has ice cream with them, I'm just like, nah, I don't want any. And it's not like a health decision or anything. It's totally, I'm just not into it. But anyway, so I do like the way this looks. I really like the way Life is Ice Cream looks. So even though it might not be entirely true for me or even the ice cream fiends I have in the house, we're going with it. So here is what I have done with the stars, and they kind of go in like a sloping diagonal from the top left to the bottom right. And it took me a little bit to fiddle around with these and figure out how I wanted the chipboard ones to go with them. And I ended up just using the open, like the outline stars, the little pink outline stars from the chipboard. And that was just to give it a little pop of color, because this is very much almost a monochromatic page. But I wanted it to have just that little pop. So I'm just arranging them a little bit. I definitely wanted them to feel like they were, shooting down the page. And I think they do. I mean, to me they look like they are. So I'm good with it. And I was debating on whether or not to add sprinkles over to that top right-hand corner, but I think I like it open and white. I'm pretty sure I like it open and white. I don't add sprinkles while I'm making this page. So very rarely do I go back and add something to my page. I mean, very, very rarely. So I think it's just going to stay this way. So I do decide to grab some of those thickers from the Amy Tangerine thicker set that came in the kit. And I'm just going to add some of these gold hearts around because I want the gold to, go throughout the line of stars as well. I just don't want the gold just being Life is. So I use some of the outlines and the solids, and I'm happy with that. Now I do go and find some more embellishments. These arrow stickers came from Freckled Fawn. They were supposed to be in the August kit, but she had a manufacturing issue, so they came in the September kit. And I just add a couple of them throughout the line of stars. And here I am using these, they're kind of like a bluey, grayy, pearlized button. And I just decide to go for it and use all of this color. I can't tell you where they came from. I went through a phase where I got rid of all the packaging and taped all of my dots and gems and that kind of stuff to index cards so I could flip through them really easily in a basket. Don't know why I didn't just leave them on their packaging so I could flip through them in a basket, but, whatever. Stuff happens. So, and here I'm just trying to figure out where to use this very last one, and I found a spot, and I'm like, boom, yes, perfect. And I also added some wood veneer stars throughout the page. You can check those out there. And guys, I'm totally happy with the way this layout came together. All right, thanks so much for watching. Give a like, a subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.